Sideline of ball. Late winner doing it. They're going to take. He's going to bring down Bernie. Alone with a double kill. Dropping fast. Final points there. He's still alive. Wait, check his line. He's going one time. He's going a second. He's taking it. Oh my God. On three. They're all dead.
Hello everyone, how's it going? That's right, I have moved upstairs into the studio all by my lonesome, but we got some more Summit 2 action for you. America Division, brought to you by G2A.com, and this is going to be actually the last match of the qualifier. We already saw earlier one team making into the main online stage. Right now, though, it's going to be a test between both Root Gaming and Boreal Esports. One of these teams will move on to the main stage, but joining me remotely, it's going to be Kevin, also known as F4L. Are you there, my friend?
I am here.
All right, sorry, you're coming through the loudspeaker. This is a bit unreal for me, but let's just go ahead, and I'll get you onto the draft. Boom, there we go. Well and underway. This is my first time being able to cast Boreal Esports, and already based on the lobby chat, these guys are quite rambunctious, aren't they?
Yeah, I know most of them. They're pretty good.
All right, well, give me the dirt.
The dirt.
Give me the dirt.
I think Monkeys Forever plays a lot of solo queue, so I don't actually play against him or with him that much, but Bloody Nine plays a lot of NEL, and Bloody Nine is pretty good, I think.
All right, yeah, we saw him.
And Rolo used to be on... He was on Fnatic NA like a long time ago.
So these guys definitely have experience playing the game. I guess that's good to know. I know yesterday, myself and K-Pop got to cast Root Gaming, a team that has had a bit of a hot and cold history, but man, they look good yesterday. And guess what their prime pickup was, and their #1 pickup now?
The Ogre mid,
Ogre McGee! He's back. Tolera, man, he repped him in the mid lane and went to town. And it looks like we might see it again. What were your thoughts on seeing a mid lane Ogre and how it performed, man?
5 seconds remaining.
Well, I didn't see the games, but
it was impressive.
I think it has some potential.
Reserve time.
Definitely does.
You know, like, people underestimate like how good Ignite is as a spell, I think.
Dire team ban.
It's such a good slow. Like, people used to think it was such a bad spell, because what does slows do? And then you realize that if you get a multicast on this hero with that spell, it actually, like, the range on the multicast of Ignite it's like something crazy, like 1200 or something ridiculous, and then it's a 30% slow, which is so annoying in team fights.
And it also helps with heavy push that could come your way. But he
got
a nice amount of buffs. You know, his health regen was bumped all the way up to 2.25. He already had tremendous armor as it was, starting with nearly 7 armor right off the bat. And basically, what Root Gaming like to do, if they do the same thing, is plan him down the mid lane in the hands of Tolera. He'll insta-farm up an Agnum Scepter and then just try to snowball out of control. And it's so funny because we already saw him go toe-to-toe with a Razor, and he really did get the upper hand. Now, the rest of his team were pretty proactive about rotating about and adding all that extra pressure to the Razor. So we'll see, though, in the hands of Boreal if they can really do a good job with this Razor. I don't even know if I'm saying it. Is it Boreal or Boreal?
Boreal, I don't know.
Boreal.
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 I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go with that.
And the other good benefit about having Ogre mid is he's so easy to gank for, right? He's got a stun and a slow, so he can pretty much gank with anybody.
And he also can be flexible, so if they do decide to change their mind, they can make him a support.
They can always do that for sure. Looks like we have an Ember ban. What else is left in the pool?
Death Prophet somehow hasn't been touched, which is probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. No Death Prophet. No ban, no pickup. Could still be utilized here if, let's say, they want to grab her and throw in the safe lane and keep Razor mid, or put Razor in the safe lane, but they also have a Brew, so I don't think that's much of a plan. Maybe Root Gaming can still use it. They already have Jakiro, who adds already his own pushing prowess with that Liquid Fire. It's just boggling my mind that they haven't even touched her yet.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what hero were you talking about? Because my headphones like unplugged for a second.
Have mercy!
And so I missed. No, I missed like 10 seconds.
DP.
Okay.
Death Prophet. Are you? Don't you agree? Why the hell has she not been touched?
10 seconds remaining.
No, I still think Death Prophet is probably.
5 seconds.
I would say like Death
remaining.
Prophet and Razor are still the kings of mid lane.
Yeah.
Like these heroes, not only are they really good in lane, but they scale
Radiant team
so
pick.
well into the late game. Like
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
ridiculous how good they are later.
Yeah, but we'll see. She might be ignored altogether at this rate. At least I don't imagine
I'm
from the
actually
Radiant
shocked
side.
that this hero is ignored. Yeah, sorry, my headphones.
No, dude, I'm just giving you shit. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm still getting used to like you coming through the loudspeaker here. This is a funky, fresh setup being up here in the studio. It's a lot of fancy equipment that I just know I'm going to somehow curse and break and whatever.
Dire
But
team
we'll just hope to
pick.
God it goes smooth here as a Abaddon now going to be grabbed. This is a bit unorthodox, but a great hero that adds a bit of extra support, extra bit of sustain in case you want your Razor to really be in the fray and kind of go to town. It can work out nicely there. Plus, if you do get caught out with those fire blasts and with that lockdown, the ice path, he's going to be right there with the shield to get you out of trouble. So I kind of like the grab. Any personal thoughts about Abaddon personally?
10 seconds remaining.
I think the hero is like super situational. I know that like
5
some
seconds
supports
remaining.
favor these types of heroes, you know, like the Gold Blacks, even PPD kind of likes these like
Reserve
Abaddon Bane heroes. Like these heroes that can like I mean they can like save a hero and like turn a team fight by themselves. I personally don't favor them. They have a lot of issues in the early game, I think. You know, like this hero, he can't really put pressure on people in the early game. He's very passive and,
Yeah.
you know.
But he has a high ceiling. Let's say
Yeah,
for some
yeah,
reason he
yes.
brings in farm. He can actually use it pretty well.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's something that they can go for. And by the way, I'm hearing word it's supposed to be Boreal or I don't know. I'm looking at the chat. I don't think they even know. Chat's drunk. They don't know what they're saying.
They're just
Boreal.
making up stuff. How would they know?
Yeah, there's like, it's this, everyone. Yeah, right? Yeah, no. But here we go. Weaver.
The
We
Weaver
don't see
pickup.
we don't see this very often. This guy's elusive. He can
think it's
jump
good
and
pick this
jab,
game.
and yeah, he can work out. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a
No
fair amount of
stuns.
lockdown already on the side of Boreal, but there's your lockdown.
Oh.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Dire team banned.
The Bat Skater.
Bat Rider. Off lane Bat Rider, which you know, one of the best in the game. And Eastern
Surprised it
side of
wasn't
Dota, they
banned,
love
I
this
think.
hero to death. He's like still first ban, first pick material, and you know, with all good
10
reason, he
seconds
can hold his
remaining.
own. And later on in the game, he gets your usual. There's just really no surprises
5
with this hero.
seconds
It's either he's going to be
remaining.
off, he's going to be mid, but overall, it's get your blink, get your force staff, get the job done.
Reserve
That's jumping
time.
in and locking down someone like an elusive Weaver, and then hoping that you have
10
plenty of bursts to
seconds
follow it up.
remaining.
Well, he's going to be a big utility to have on your team, but
5 seconds
I like it
remaining.
because the supports have already been grabbed up on the side of Root, and really neither of them are
Radiant team
big
banned.
anti-Bat Riders. Maybe if you get a Telekinesis off, but it's not as great as like a Shadow Demon or a Vengeful Spirit or really anything like that. And they'd already banned out Faceless Void, so that's not even there. So it's pretty interesting.
I like Rubik against Bat.
Dire team
Because
banned.
anything with an instant stun or disable is pretty good against Bat Rider. Because you can click it on him before he blinks, and you can just keep clicking and canceling until he blinks, and then it just has to happen one time that he's caught out.
Yeah.
And he'll instantly die. I think Bat Rider we're going to see a lot of Bat Rider in this patch. It's so good late game, and
Radiant
I think the
team
reason
pick.
why teams didn't like Bat Rider like around TI, well, especially like Western teams and stuff, I think it was picked. I don't think it was picked very much at TI at all, actually. Like
not,
the
not
hero,
this recent
sometimes.
TI, no. More
Yeah,
TI
like
3
this
definitely,
TI.
but not this recent one.
But I think the issue with the hero last patch was that he wasn't very useful in early 5-man strats. So if especially like how Vici was
10
playing.
seconds
Like if
remaining.
the other team just grouped up as 5 before you got Blink and Force, you
5
can't just have
seconds
Blink
remaining.
because like these 5-man Deathball strats, even if you had a Blink, I mean they can just stop
Reserve
you from
time.
pulling the person all the way back. You had to have Blink Force, and they would just shut you down, not allow you to find the space to get these 2 items, and you like lose all of the map control before you got these 2 items. But I think the game has slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
People are favoring the late game more, so this hero is going to start coming back a lot.
We'll see. And Lion is going to round out the draft, and there it is. And
Definitely
you know,
needed.
if I didn't cast Root Gaming yesterday, I'd be like, what the hell kind of team are they rolling with here? So much intel, so much support potential. Who's really going to be where? And well, since we know, it's more than likely going to be that Ogre Magi mid. It's looking like a carry Marana, but then again, I've seen Lycus also play support. This is a team that loves to switch around their players and their roles. And then Tubby the Fat is also not really their core player. Usually he plays like the offlane. So, you know, it's still all out. I'm not too. It's up in the air at this point. I'm not too sure.
It's usually, well, from in the past when I played against them a couple of times. Tubby the Fat was their one position, and then Lycus was the two, and then Talera was the offlane. But
10
I think since they had their
remaining.
roster change, they've sort of switched up a little bit. I'm not
5
exactly sure.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, we'll have to see. And there it
But
is. Talera
this
grabbing
Lion
MVP.
pickup was definitely necessary. They needed to get something with decent stuns against this Weaver, because if this Weaver gets out of control, they would have had nothing to deal with him.
Prepare
And
for
we'll have to
battle.
see. They only have a reasonable lockdown now with that Bat Rider, but it's going to take a lot to pin down that bug and squash him. Let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and lead out. We're in the game, folks. This is game number 1 of a best-of-3 series. It's the Summit 2 by G2A.com. The winner of this series moves on to the main online portion of the Summit, and they get to go toe-to-toe with some of the better teams in the NA division and hopefully get that one step closer to the finals and become part of the LAN experience here at the BTS house. It should be a fantastic time. I'm looking forward to it. So I'll lead off with your Radiant side. It's Boreal Esports on the top lane here. In the off lane position, it's going to be Mr. Bloody 9 playing your Bat Rider. In the mid lane, it's Rolo playing your Lion. Right behind, though, it is going to be Monkeys
30
Forever playing the
seconds to
mid lane
battle.
Razor. Over on the bottom, we got Ja playing your Abaddon, and that leaves bottom Mr. Jolly Joker as Brewmaster. And I got to tell you, Jolly Joker, he has been in the Dota scene for a long time. I remember him putting out videos from Dota 1 on Check 6, man. That guy's been around the block.
He has. I think he quit Dota for a while and then he came back.
I'm happy to see him back, though. All right.
And on the Dire in the top lane, we have Tubby the Fat playing what looks like a solo
The
Mirana.
battle begins.
In the mid, we have Talera playing the solo mid Ogre Magi. In this aggressive tri-lane, we have Lycus playing the Carry Weaver. Your boy JC playing the Rubik. Are they going to get the haste? Looks like they're going on...
Uh-oh. Jaws leveled up
I think he's
shield
dead.
now. He's going to have
He's
to use
dead.
it at some point. Can they quickly burst it down? Lions here. Oh, whiff on the spike,
Oh.
but he does get away. Uh-oh. Hey, how's it going? Come on, a few more right clicks. Dual breath. Got it.
Oh, an
Talera,
Ogre gets
though.
the kill. That's a bottle.
Oh, how convenient. Now he has that bottle. Saves it up. It's already en route. Oh, what a fantastic start for
He
your
has
McGee
bottle
mid
boots.
lane.
Oh, no, he bought boots first. Never mind.
Oh, you're right. It's Boots. Damn
Interesting.
little octopus.
Alright, and continuing the introductions, we have your boy JC playing the support Rubik, and Prophecy is a cutie playing the Jakiro.
Prophecy is a cutie. I don't know who it is, but good for
I have
them.
no idea.
Got the
Apparently Prophecy's a cutie, though.
put most of the work in though to get that first blood, and I'm sure Talera is very thankful to manage to waddle in there and get the last hit in. So now he's going to be going toe to toe with Razor, and Razor for now feeling like he's going to have a confident time here. But let me tell you what, I've seen this Ogre really pull it out, so I'm really interested to see how he's going to go and if he's going to go on that Ogre rampage we've seen him do in the last series. So for now, things are beginning to ease up here. It is going to be a one-on-one between the Mirana and the Bat, and even though Mirana can be pretty elusive in this top lane, you got to be careful of getting all those stacks. You can just as easily be caught out, and well, he'll just fly over you and burn you to a crisp if needed.
It looks like the Lion might be caught out in the top lane, although they missed the dual breath, so I think he might be okay.
And there's the shield that will help out. He gets the nice stun off to try to slow him down, but no, the lingering right
He
click.
dies to the right click.
Yeah, JC gets it done with the Rubik, and that's another kill in favor of Root Gaming. Strong start for them.
Yeah, I think he was trying to D-ward. I'm not exactly sure because I wasn't watching. Yeah, he was D-warding. He was trying to D-ward the sentry. Because if you look, he only has one sentry left. So he must have placed it and then they caught him while he was trying to kill their sentry.
He gets denied from doing that here, and now they're back. So they're rolling with this aggressive tri-lane on the back of this Weaver, who's going to try to pick up a significant amount of farm for himself, sporting a nice steady 8-1. Battle at the top rune. It's Ogre who picks it up. It's a regen. Grabs it, throws out the fire, and we'll try to waddle away from this static link. So gets what he can, denies Razor from that rune, and they both actually end up going boots first. So no bottle yet, unless this is the bottle here coming on this little ugly pudge courier. It is. There's your bottle. Grabbed up there, and yeah. reasonable
And
start.
Ogre's having a rough time in CS though. He only has 3, and this Razor has 13 and 5.
We'll see if he can make it work. He pops his regen, and we'll just try to throw out as much spells as possible before it does fill him up with resources, and we'll just continue to have it out here, and we'll see if they go for the rotations. Meanwhile, top, 3 stacks, 4 stacks, burnt up with fire. Bat's going to go persistent here, but you got to be cautious. Lion's also coming in. There's a nice stun.
He doesn't have leap.
And no leap. Yeah, he's going to be in the corner and just kind of accepts her fate as she does go down, and Tubby the Fat will fall, and that will allow Boreal to get on the board now, making it 1 for 2.
Looks like he was trying to surprise Bat with like the amount of damage he could do, you know, with leveling Leap and Starstorm, but I mean Arrow and Starstorm. Not working out for him in the end. So they're gonna go on Monkeys Forever.
Rotate in,
2
but wasn't the best
TPs.
position, but yeah, immediate TPs as well, as they feel like it might be aggressive, and he's right there to help out. He gets the shield, and maybe they're gonna look to counter-initiate there. JC's eating a lot of damage, and he will go down. A last whip from Monkeys Forever gets it done, but Lion also low. They get the Ice Path on Razor. They finish off the line. They make it a 1 for 1. And now it's all at 2
Wow,
to
I'm
3.
surprised that they traded 1 for 1 there. I
Lion
thought it
was
was a
pretty
mistake
aggressive.
to keep fighting. Yeah.
It is what it is. So Tubby the Fat makes his return back up here to that top lane. Still no
Just
level
getting
on
this
lead.
rune.
No
He
lead.
just denies it.
Oh, the bomb. Yeah, they deny it.
Yeah,
out.
the bottom.
Hero, though. Gonna get lashed up. Ogre jumps in. Says, lay off my friend. But he
Oh man,
shields up and
Razor's
he gets it
got
done.
a lot of damage. 168. You can't fight this.
Oh, man. And the Bad's right there with the shield. Here comes a swarm, though. Weaver's also shown up. And oh, man, Talera falls. He ends up going down. Rubik gets the last Fade Bolt in to secure the kill, even though he would have died regardless. Maybe to play it safe since the Baden is nearby. But anyways, poor Tubby the Fat up here, who still has no
He
leap.
still doesn't have leap.
No leap at all. He's going to get burnt to a crisp. Goes down again. That is quite the unorthodox Mirana build, and not the thing I've come to know from my lady.
And phase boots on Batrider. What is
What is
going
this
on?
game? We're in a parallel universe right now. As he pulls out his first lasso, it's going to be on the dragon, trying to kidnap and train him, but comes in from behind. This could be another takedown.
He's dead.
Prophecy may be a cutie, but you're dead, boy, as he falls to the ground, and now it's 6 to 4. Arrow to fly will not be able to catch there on Rolo, and he will be able to make his way out. So, Root Gaming, after a pretty start of 2 and 1, now fall behind here, 6 and 4 in advantage for Boreal. As you know, these oddball builds. I mean, more likely this Mirana not getting leap has caused 2 deaths that maybe she could have been more evasive
I think
with.
the first one he still would have died, but this one, I mean, there's no reason to not have leap right now.
No, this is balls play right now from Tubby the Fat to just be confident enough to plant and hope he can walk away from a Bat Rider at any given point. But now with Lasso, that's going to prove to be much more difficult. And we're about to see the 6-minute rune pop up. It's a bounty at the bottom, which Razor just walks away from. And a battle at the top.
And the Bat Rider
Oh, I tried to get him with the Ice Path, but Bat Rider will take it. Bat Rider did get a bottle.
forced the bottom to ults. He was gonna kill THD if bottom didn't ults, so.
Yeah.
So I've talked to Bloody Nine about this Face Boots Batrider thing before, because he did it once in one of my games and I flamed him. And so his reasoning for this is that if he's in a 1v1 lane, like Batrider's base damage is so atrocious
Yeah.
that Face Boots actually allows you to like CS in a 1v1 lane, and also you can like surprise people with the solo kill potential.
Radiant's top tower
And also,
is under attack.
if you're just going bottle with Face Boots, I don't know, he thinks it's like fine, and he doesn't think it like ruins your blink timing too bad, so.
Well, he sweeps in from behind in the mid lane, and Ogre sidesteps like, where the hell did that guy come from? And will avoid any sort of incoming aggression, and it looks like Bloody Nine will make his full rotation back to his top lane. On the bottom, though, it's been relatively quiet. Jolly Joker on his brew. Top of CS, though, 34 and 11. He throws up the clap right there. Lycus does have the ultimate and will shift back, but, you know, just kind of getting what he needs done. He's already got his arcanes, and he's well on the way towards a reasonably timed Blink Dagger, so, you know, pretty good start here for the Brewmaster. And for Weaver on the opposite side, 33 and 1. Not too shabby, got the Aquila complete bottle, but I would imagine gonna start building towards that Lincoln Sphere first and foremost, especially going against the Lasso. You'll need that. Meanwhile, top lane, they get the telekinesis. They do miss the arrow, though. A bit of miscommunication there as they can't quite line it all up. Prophecy might be caught out here, getting burnt down. The Dragon takes his own Fire Breath medicine as he does go down. Bat also falls, so a nice trade for them. They're looking to turn back, and, well, he steals it. Oh, nice. But it's Lion who does return fire on the Rubik, making it 2 for 2, making a finger on the back end there for Marana. And Rolo gets a double for himself.
Wow, people got so many levels in that fight. That Rubik started that fight at level 3. Then he ends up being level 6 and steals a spell like after they killed the Bat Rider. And then this Lion just got level 7 too.
So those supports that were once busy roaming around and getting attention elsewhere now have
Looks like they're making a go on this Brewmaster.
Brewmaster's
He's
got
just gonna
split
split.
though. He pulls out the bare necessities, drops a rock here on Rubik, and thinking he might be able to go even under the tower here as he keeps trucking on through. Rubik, he went ahead and he does have Thunderclap. It's about to come up and he pops it right there, but still one more right click. Arrow to fly, catches on one bear. It's actually enough to divert him back here. Now he's in trouble. They're going to pursue and they take him down. And look at that. Rubik takes Primal Split as well. Nice steal right there. He steps back a little too aggressive there from Jolly Joker. I guess wasn't anticipating the Marana rotation in. And, well, she does have Leap now. That's good.
Wow, that was huge. I mean, definitely an overextension by him. He should have... I guess if he gets the Rubik kill, it's not that bad. But he just gave away Primal Split.
Oh! Sorry. Razor soaks up lots of damage, but doesn't
It's
anticipate
okay,
the
I missed
arrow.
it anyways.
Yeah, he got hit in the groin with an arrow in the mid lane and ended up going down. That was a very
Radiant's
nice
bottom
catch
tower
right
is
there.
under
After a
attack.
struggling start from Tubby the Fat, he's landed some pretty good arrows here. The last 3 at least have been pretty significant, whether they're not landing good kills or getting up top lane. It doesn't end, folks. Rolo caught out. There's your bear split and
Are they gonna get
gets
this Bat
it done.
Rider?
Longbow Rock catches, and now Bloody 9.
should've got
Cycloned
him.
up. Oh, no mana for the
Ice
arrow
Path?
though.
Dispel? Oh no, Dispel!
Oh no! Lives. Razor shows up. That ends up falling regardless.
Someone's not a Panda player.
Uh-oh, leap to the
I'm
high
just
ground.
giving him a
here.
hard time.
And he does get away. Wow, so Root Gaming, man, they pick up a couple of really nice kills there. They definitely take down the Bat Rider. And earlier in the mid lane, the Razor does fall. So they're turning the game right back. Distracting away, Talera is, again, going for the early Agnum's rush. He's got his
Wow,
point,
he's
got his Ogre
gonna
Club.
have it really soon.
Yeah, he always somehow just gets it soon. Even if he's struggling in CS, he just knows how to still get the farm, and he'll go right for it. And he's happy to
What
roll the
happened
dice
to
for the burst
Razor's
damage.
farm? Racer was having such a good time middle, and now he's only got 40 CS.
Don't need that happening. Don't want to be falling off with your Razor. It's very crucial. You get that mech, you get that bit of survivability on your team, and then hopefully to get the early makings of your own Agnum Scepter, because objectives are of the utmost importance when you're kind of going with a decent pushing strat like this one. And, well, I miss it right there, but it looks like Brew gets a swift takedown bottom lane going one-on-one with Lycus with the additional help from the Bat Rider, who did use the lasso on that one. So just a swift jump in there from Bat, I would imagine. Catches out Weaver. He falls. He doesn't even get his time lapse off, and it's a nice takedown, and we're going to go into a pause.
Yep. I actually don't like this mech build on Razor. If you notice, like, most of the Razor players, like Artesia especially, he almost never goes mech. And I think, like, last patch even, and this patch, I don't even think he would consider going this item. It just costs so much mana. I think you just get mech on this Abaddon. I mean, it might be later, but... I just think BKB and Aghanims are so good on the Zero that delaying them is not a good idea.
Well, he is going to go for it, and you're right. In this recent patch, they did bump up the mana cost a bit. I want to say it's 250? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching for numbers, but it was put up quite a bit. So for someone like Razor, who doesn't already have the best mana pool, that could take a big chunk out of it, maybe like nearly a third. When he really has other spells that he could be using that also cost big mana, 125 just for his Plasma Field, and then Eye of the Storm, which that's a fair bit. So put it all together, he's not going to have much to follow up with once the fight really rolls out. And, well, we get a rotation top lane. Your boy JC pops out the Moonlight Shadow, but I think he was seen. So they know this is happening. They immediately retreat from
Seems
the top.
like a bit of miscommunication. Oh, they're going to try to bait someone with the Sentry Ward.
They see it. Valera briefly steps in, knows that they all pulled back, so he'll just use the rest of his haste
Radiant's
timer to go
middle
back
tower
towards
is under
the
attack.
mid lane. I would imagine getting some farm on the way out, trying to get a hold of that Agnum Scepter as he's about 1,500 gold away from getting it complete. Prophecy moves to the mid lane, getting some solo XP. Does get his level 6 Macropyre now. Didn't go full rush Liquid Fire, put 2 points into Ice Path, so, you know.
Panda got his blink.
Jolly grabs his his Blink Dagger.
I think he's gonna go heal and try to make a play.
I would imagine so. So we'll see if it ends up working out for him. Ever since his recent departure from the top lane, Tubby the Fat has also been very mobile on this Mirana. Has his phase boots, nearly 800
Dire's
gold.
top
We'll see if he
tower
goes
is under
more
attack.
of the reliable Yasha kind of a build, getting a little bit of damage. Maybe drums will
Radiant's
finish out.
bottom
I don't know.
tower
We'll
is
have
under
to see.
attack.
But he goes towards the bottom. No one's going to be there. Predicting, though, someone's going to be coming down here top lane. Eye of the Storm is online, ready to go if they want to start adding pressure to this tier 1
Radiant's
top
bottom
lane.
tower
They
is
can go
under
for it,
attack.
but in behind, Rolo
Dire's top
runs
tower
on
is
in.
under attack.
Finger blast, and what a guy.
Radiant
Steps back and says,
structures
Razor,
are
why don't you go ahead and have this one, my friend, and hands it on over.
Yep. And this bat nearly gonna have his blink too.
Ooh, yes, he is. About 200 away from grabbing it himself. Remember, it did go up by additional 100 gold in this recent patch, so he'll wait it out for that one. Meanwhile, bottom, there's a little pressure. Jolly jumps in, claps it out, splits it up.
gonna get the
Like
tower?
it. Yep, they got the
Radiant's
tower.
Oh, they
bottom
denied it.
tower has
Oh,
been
no, yeah, you're right. It was a swift deny. Rock flies out here, catches Jolly. Jolly already invested in the leap,
Radiant's
so he
middle
can't get
tower
away
is
from
under
this
attack.
one. Maybe Juan,
Dire's
he gets
top
cycloned
tower
up,
is under
but he
attack.
will not be able to leap out. Too long of a cooldown. You'll see him go down the top right corner of your screen, but meanwhile, they're still going here. Lycus now, next target as Van did fall. Now Jolly, no more Primal Sprint. They turn the tide on him, and he is not going to be able to get away. So slow, gets taken down. The Drunken Haze is going to be taken from your boy JC before he falls, but a 2-for-1 trade when it's all said and done.
Oh, only 200 more gold for this X.
Uh-oh.
Then we got a casino time.
Yeah, he has good luck. At least, hopefully today he does. 'Cause yesterday,
I mean, you don't even need good luck anymore. When you get level 16, it's 60% to have a 2x multicast.
so put that
crazy.
together with
Middle
additional
tower
Fire
is
Blast,
under
and he
attack.
is going to be dishing out the burst. And meanwhile, Bat Rider, he's trying to get that done. They see it's happening here. They're moving on. Can he get the Fire Blast? Oh! Flame Break
Oh.
shoves him back. The neutral creep
Ice
wants to
Path.
get in on it. He gets it there. There's one. No multi, unfortunately. He runs in. Desperation lasso, but he's so weak he ends up falling, and it's Talera to pick up the kill. Now he's that much closer, only 400 away, but here comes Rolo. Jumps in, no finger, though, locks him in his place. Moonlight Shadow trying to get him out of there, but they put down the sentry. They can still see him. He walks out of it now. He's just on the cusp of vision. They lock him in place, and he does fall. They take down the big bad ogre, making it a 1-for-1 trade, but they want more. Your boy JC and Zakiro hand in hand as they do try to make their swift escape. Rolo moving up here. Ice Path to try to hold him, but they actually sidestep it. Nice work. Your Earth Spike flies, catches on Jakiro. They take them both down, and it's Rolo who does pick up the double, but here comes Tubby the Fat. Cleans up and gets that sweet little small bounty on that line and goes right back to the lane.
Alright, so that was a 2 for 3, right? Because they killed the bat.
One, it was, yeah, they got the bat. Oh, you're right, you're right.
And the
This
line.
fight recap didn't count the bat, but yeah. 2 for 3.
Okay. It probably, the gold change is probably wrong then too.
Yeah,
This doesn't count that
A
here.
little bit of a difference, a little more in favor of Root Gaming. As they're happy with that when it's all done. They lose one core, but in their ogre, but
Radiant's
Rana
middle
gets a nice little
tower
kill
is
at
under
the end.
attack.
She's going to be able to aid out in the later game. She is going to go for the early reliable Yasha. There's your Bat Rider completing out his Blink Dagger, and obviously gets the smoke as well. So would love to be able to get a quick kill with it, with that surprise factor. And Rolo jumps in. He goes right forward, and immediately Tubby the Fat pulls out the leap to get away from Lion. So
Oh, I think he gave away that gank. I think if he just played passively, he would have killed that Mirana with the Bat Rider blink.
Bat Rider uses his smoke. He's blazing it up right now, and he's blazing a trail up and across to the enemy side.
Oh, they're gonna get him
Love to
anyways, I think.
Someone.
Oh,
Oh, Arrow catches there in the mid lane, but jumping from Jolly Joker going on Tubby the Fat, and they also lasso her down and pull her back. They're trying to divert the attention on Jolly Joker. They take down the Mirana, but look at
Are they
this
gonna
man
get him?
pull out the multis.
Oh, man.
Burst down the brew. Now he's going on in. A very angry ogre. Trying to Shrek the enemy. Boom!
Another
a multi
multi-cast.
again. Ice Path follow-up. This guy's unreal with his
oh my
luck.
god, this hero.
It's just ridiculous. Takes down 2, no mercy, and now
Radiant
attention
structures
towards
are
the tier 1
fortified.
tower. They pull out the glyphs, and no ticket going to be handed out here to Boreal doing the nice work. But regardless, fantastic
Radiant's
stuff for
middle
Root Gaming. They
tower
take
has
down 2,
fallen.
they take down the tier 1. And guess who now has his Agnum Scepter? That's right. Mr.
Dire's
McGee.
bottom tower is
I'll
under
actually
attack.
be really interested to see. If this hero gets really popular, I wonder if he'll receive a significant nerf because just the current way that he functions, it's so luck based. He can either be one of the best heroes in the game or one of the worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If it's in my hands with my luck, it's the worst. Uh-oh. Look at that fast frog leap around. He doesn't really know where to bounce at, but he can't get on Rolo. Rolo does pull back no more mana
Radiant's
to 8 out, so
top
they
tower
can't
is
get the
under
quick
attack.
kick on the support. Meanwhile, top lane, a little bit of harassment here. Razor just kind of going toe-to-toe. Lycus has been relatively quiet as of recent, but he's doing his job. He's finding that farm on the side so that they can fall back on the Weaver, while Ogre is bringing in all the attention. He can get towards that Lincoln Sphere that much quicker, and he already has the ultimate orb and 1,300 gold. He's getting pretty close, and I would imagine the Weaver quota with his kind of a build is like 22 minutes, so he's on decent pace.
Yeah. I would say it depends on the state of the game. I would say like 20 minutes is good.
Oh, a dust is popped. They're going for Lycus. Can they take him down before the time lapse comes out? He's got that ultimate orb. Can he get it off in time? He can't. They have enough burst damage with the 4 of them, and they get it done. So just when I was saying he is, you know, flying under the radar, he literally gets flown over on this bat and taken right down.
Yeah. And it looks like they're going to transition this into a top push. They should probably defend their other lanes, though. I don't think... Ah, this tower has no life. I don't think they need everyone here. They should be TPing people
Dire's
out.
top tower is under
They're going to
attack.
commit a lot for it. There's your
Dire's
glyph that does
structures
hold
are
them there that
fortified.
much longer. Important kids. And they'll get the last hit in. None of them will pick it up.
Dire's
They'll actually
top
go with the
tower
Radiant and
has
get dispersed,
fallen.
but there's a very aggressive obs ward going to be placed down here from your boy JC as the rest of their squad move on in and try to get a few extra hits in on this tier 2 with that liquid fire now at level 4. It's going to be very devastating on here as top lane, Lycus returns to the lane. They might go back. They're thinking about it. They are. They're like, we
Yeah,
see
they have
Weaver.
finger.
Let's get him. Why not, kids? We go
If they
on
can
in.
get
They
the
got the
hex
burst.
off.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
they're
dead.
going to do it. He's got finger as well. Oh, they don't even need to use
Oh,
it.
they don't even need it. Wow.
That's 2 back-to-back takedowns of Lycus. That is not good for the Weaver, who's looking to shine through in the later game. But Root Gaming have been planning strong in this mid lane. The Agnums is now in the hands of Ogre, so he's
Radiant's
got the
middle
2
tower is
dual
under
fire
attack.
breaths,
Dire's
fire
top
blast
tower
rather,
is
to
under
work
attack.
with. And this
That
game
was
gets scary.
really greedy of him to farm there. I mean, he knew that 5 heroes were top, and then he saw one person TP mid, one person TP bottom. So until you see these other heroes, you can't be farming top lane, because you know they're either in your jungle or they're ganking mid.
Oh, Monkeys might be in a bit of trouble. Sees it's on the way, pulls out the Eye of the Storm. He's going to try to hide in here, but he has no TP, so he has nowhere to go. Ew, he's going to see if he can take someone with him, though. Boom! 1-3 times multi. The skill is unreal with this
I
Ogre.
think... Was it a 3?
It was a
I thought
3
it was
times
a 2 and then a 1.
and then a follow-up of nothing. Oh, no! A little bit of taste of his own medicine
Candace
as
put
he
up.
gets caught out. Talera might fall. Moonlight Shadow. Nope.
Oh, they have a sentry.
Yeah, sentry right here, right in front of them. They're pretty good with that detection, and they're also going to make a move here on Tubby the Fat. Tubby the Fat will not be able to get away from this one. Does have Leap and a TP if somehow leaps over the enemy. Oh, there's your blink in,
Is he
though.
gonna
They
live?
want him. Oh, no,
No,
this
he's
is just space created as he does end up falling.
Space created for Rubik.
Yes. Rubik, this is my time to get level 11 and maybe a
And
blink
my
dagger.
blink dagger.
Yay! He's getting it done though, so it ends up being a fair exchange for Boreal. Boreal.
Man, this
Boreal.
Weaver went from having probably on pace for like a 21-minute Lincoln's to now probably a 25-minute Lincoln's, I would say.
Yeah.
Assuming he doesn't get slowed down anymore.
Don't jinx him. He does pull back. Got 1,200 gold, so he does have a little more time before he gets to Bat Rider. He wants to complete his Bat Rider tool belt and get that Force Staff. He burns down much of the woods there, and he's very, very close. About 200 gold away. He'll have the Force as well. And he should be on track to being able to be the King Initiator for his team, so they don't allow this Weaver to continue to farm it up. Monkeys Forever is going for the Agnums. He already has
Radiant's
3 of the
top
components.
tower
Actually, he
is
just
under
completes it
attack.
right there. So that will be coming in, and they can start taking down some towers. They still have the tier 1 on the mid and the bottom, so plenty of gold to come in here. And as you can see, the net worth has become even. It bounced back and forth a bit. At one point, it was in Root's favor, nearly 2,500, but now back even here. And with towers to take down, it's looking decent here. The Radiant
Uh-oh.
side is... Yeah,
That's
they're
a haste
on.
on that.
And he wants Tubby the Fat.
Oh no!
What the? They think he went
He
to the
guessed
left
wrong.
side.
Ah, he's still dead, I think.
I'm fast, fool. Bat Rider grabs up Tubby the Fat, pulls him back, gets zapped down, jump in, slam.
Oh
Jolly
my.
Joker gives her a clap, and
That with
all she
haste
wrote.
is like one of the most infuriating things to have happen to you.
Mhm.
You know, you just see this guy hasted at you and you're like, well, there's
See ya.
actually just nothing I can do.
swift take as Rubik gets a hold of the coil. And we'll use that to his own benefit. Pulls on back with the rest of his squad here. Tolaron is Ogre now level 12. So we've already seen him pull out a couple of 3 times. Would love to get a lot more of those though. As it's been quite a while since he's been able to get on the upper hand of one of these engagements. Throws out the Bloodlust, which he has at level 2. So that's also going to benefit a bit more for the Weaver later in the game as he gets the damage. Same with that Marana, but they've both been taken down a couple of times, which is going to hold them back quite a bit. Monkeys Forever is head of net worth right now, with Weaver behind about a 1K, so he's up there quite a ways. They're looking pretty good.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, this
is
Weaver
under
has been
attack.
getting some good space the last like minute or two. As it looks like there's going to be a smoke mid lane with the Lion Bat and Abaddon. I think they might just smoke behind the Razor mid, try to bait him.
They're going to hold back. They're committing a lot to this mid lane. They're smoked up. They're going to, yeah, use
The
that
Ice Path
Razor.
use. No, they're not biting. Maybe they'll just go on them.
Just going to scout out from behind. Oh, they have an idea.
No, they
so
know.
they all immediately hurtle off to the right-hand side. And they made the right call as you'll see Bloody Nine return back to the lane.
And during all this time, the Bottom's farming top, Weaver's farming bottom. So they need to pressure this mid
Dire's
tower.
middle tower is
Yeah, it looks
under
like they're gonna
attack.
get it. The Axe, Razor has
Radiant
Axe.
structures
Lift it,
are
kids.
fortified.
There you
Hey,
go.
lift.
Very
Structures are
nice.
fortified.
They know.
They know. That's perfect glyphage right now. It's becoming a reality.
Dire's middle
People
tower.
are learning.
Radiant's top
In bottom
tower
lane,
has
they're
fallen.
moving on in. With that DD, they can rip down this tower real quick.
Radiant
They also
structures
glyph.
are fortified.
This one doesn't get the refresh
Radiant's
though, but
bottom
here we go.
Looks like
One
Tubby the
rotation.
Fat got caught top.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
trying to push the tier 1. Did it get
Radiant's
denied
bottom
or...
tower has
No, he got the
fallen.
tower. That's actually perfectly fine, I think.
So they get 1 tower top, that tier 1. They also get the tier 2 bottom.
They got
all
2
in
towers
exchange
for a bottom.
yeah, that's well worth it. Not too significant of a lead, but something to help out on pace as far as getting your late game more online. When I mean that, I'm definitely talking about the Weaver, who has that Lincoln's now complete and nearly 700 gold. So moving on to next step here. I mean, what do you think? Desolator? Is that on the menu?
I would say Deso this game. You know, I've heard some people talking about Maelstrom on this hero. You know, it might seem or sound good, like on paper, but it doesn't feel good. I don't know how to describe it. Like when you play the hero with Maelstrom and then you play it with Deso, it just feels so much better with Deso.
Is that because of his recent change? Isn't like his Gemini attack now work with double procs? Like you can
Yeah,
double
so you
crit,
can... you can double crit. You can double lightning.
double
It's like-
bash.
Yeah, you can double any double bash.
Hey, Ush did it to
Hey,
me in the pub.
Weaver!
He made me look
Weaver
terrible.
get abyssals sometimes.
I played an in-house game. Ush on the other team. He picked up a Weaver with an Abyssal. He made me look like a bitch. It was funny. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, with that new, there's some more potential
I
there
think
for
the
your Weaver
biggest
Gemini.
change on that is the double crit. Before, like, crit was like a non-existent item on that hero. You'd always get MKB, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Who knows now? We'll see what Lycus likes to do here as he is playing the core again. I mean, the last series he was opting for more of the support play, but it's very apparent that they're very flexible, and Lycus taking the reins of the late game now. I've seen him do it before, pretty prominent job, but well, I gotta be careful here. Bottom lane, they are committing a lot for
Dire's
another
bottom
push here. They
tower
want to
is
get
under
this tier
attack.
1.
Radiant's
They do
top
pull out the
tower is under
fortification.
attack.
Take
And
a
Root's
little
just
bit-
avoiding every
Structures
teamfight
are
that they can.
fortified.
Oh, but on top lane, Bloody Nine.
Pushing away.
He might blink
Dire's
forward.
bottom
He can get a
tower
hold of
has
Lycus.
fallen.
This could be troublesome.
His Lincoln's is up.
Yep. Does he got
Dire's
force? Use
bottom
the force
tower
on him.
is under
And
attack.
he'll
Now he
lasso.
can.
Radiant's
Oh.
middle tower is under attack.
He's making him work for it. He's a
Dire's
fast bug.
structures are fortified.
Oh, a
He
slow
can't kill him.
turnaround. Okay, okay. Almost close. Almost there, but
I think
The
had he
rest
had force up initially, he would have got him.
oh yeah. Uh-oh. They're going on bottom though. They tried to commit for 2 towers. They did get 2 towers. The Jolly Joker might be locked down, but no, he gets the
He
primal
got
split
the
off.
split off.
Right there, somehow, between the ice path, he gets it done. And now they're looking forward to multi. This is ×2 on Ja, who pops out his ultimate to live. And the shield, they're making him really work for it, but there's another multi, and he will end up going down into the hands of the Ogre. So
Did
they
they
take
miss
down
the
1.
arrow?
Jolly Joker jumps up to the high ground and will make an escape with that TP. So after all that effort, they only take down 1 Panda, and they lose 2 towers, similar to what Root did just previously.
Yeah, that was not a good exchange. Did he miss arrow or something? I wasn't exactly sure. It looked like he was dead. He got multicasted and then ice path, and then he just split, and I looked at Podham's cooldowns, and Podham had no arrow, and then I was like, wait, this doesn't seem right. He should be dead.
I'll be honest.
He must have missed it.
I didn't see the arrow, but I was banking that maybe the ice path was going to be enough to hold him there, but there must have been a small, like, sliver of a second for him to get that off, and he must have been spamming the R button as hard as he could because he did get it off. He does go down eventually, but they make him work for it, and here we go. Bat Rider
Ogre's
flying, sees Ogre, lasso up, Rolo, pulls out the finger, it's level 2, takes him down to half. Trying to return fire, though. Here we go. They might make him work for it here. Talera's still very low. They take down the Lion. They can't break the Ogre. And now Bat trying to get away. He might go down. Ice Path, he will. It's 2 for nothing.
This hero is deceptively tanky.
Oh. With no added armor items, he's
11.
That's ridiculous.
He's got, like, what, 1 armor from the Zags or something?
Yeah, but still. And all that regen. Proven a lot. It's proven real troublesome. You can't just kind of get a hold of him. You have to really have the burst. And, well, they thought they did with a level 2 finger.
Bots.
It was rough.
Bots on the Ogre.
It's the same, yeah. He's the same thing he normally does.
Interesting item choice. Oh no, looks like he picks up a plate mail. Maybe Shiva's guard?
Oh, yeah, probably. Sometimes he goes blank, but I guess he'll just preserve that and there. Now he's a 21 armor. Ridiculous.
Well, now he's really tanky.
They're making a go in the Roche pit. You see there a ping coming out from Bloody Nine from the grave. Knows
like
that this
Boreal
is happening. And Monkeys Forever leads the charge. Gets scouted out from the Weaver Illusion here. So we'll see if they look to commit. Roche is relatively low, but has a little bit of life left.
Split.
Jump in. Primal split. Yep, they're going on Talera. Moonlight Shadow, but the dust is going to be pop catches on the majority of them, and they're still pursuing out. Talera does make his way up to the north right now. Going
what a nice path.
Yeah, nice ice path catches and rips apart the line, followed with that microfire. Oh, Talera gets caught out with the lasso. Bloody Nine from the dead, comes in, does get redemption on that Ogre, takes him down, makes it a better trade. And if they can win this fight, they'll go in to steal out Roche. But now Jolly Joker very low. He's done. He has no split, already used it. Ice path lands. Jaw in the meantime, borrowed time, going to hold him in his place. He's trying to TP out, but will not get away. Gets right-click down from Weaver. The turning back, Monkeys Forever, ascends the staircase, but they still see him, that little bug, nipping at his feet.
Wow,
taking him way out to the side, but
Rubik stole split with like no life. Look at his life points. He stole split and used it and turned the fight.
Oh, and right there they managed to catch out. Monkeys Forever, they take him down. This will allow them to finish what they started with this Roche, and that is a bad fight there. And Youth even comes out from Kiro.
Why is Racer's going Saint and Yasha?
Roshan has
Really?
Oh, Bloody Nine steals the Aegis.
Oh! You made me miss it! Look at that Saint Yasha, dang it! I'll just try to blame you for that one, but Bloody Nine, man. The Bat Rider, probably one of the best at stealing an Aegis.
You know, Bat used to, like, Bat has always been strong around Roche Pit. It is even more insane now. Like, if you look at how this is situated, like, he can pull you, like, to 5 different places now.
Oh, multi! See you later, Aegis. They want revenge. You take our Aegis. They can time the arrow. He's waiting. Oh, they bank on the ice path, but it's not be there. The blink is too quick. He retreats up and away, and it's a highway pursuit here as they continue on. Arrow is not going to catch. There's a fire blast. There's a second one. No multis there. Talera's luck might have ran out for that one as he gets caught out now with a lasso, but eventually they do bring him down. Both the Lion and the Bat Rider to fall there. A cheeky play from Bloody Nine to eventually take that Aegis. A big grab regardless, but they end up losing 2 there in the end.
No, definitely not worth.
Not worth.
Not worth.
Are you sure it's going to be a Saint Yasha, though, going back to this Razor? It could be,
I mean,
it could
I
be
certainly
reliable
hope
Yasha.
not. I think Saint Yasha is a terrible item. It's one of those items that is like, looks like its stats are really good, but it just doesn't do what these other items do for you. Like BKB is so good. I think it just has no defensive capability. Like Manta isn't the greatest item as far as stats and stuff, but the ability to like remove targeting from your hero for 1 second is just huge. Like you can just win a game off of like disjointing something or making them miss Doom or something, you know. I mean, there's a variety of spells, but I don't know, SNY just doesn't provide you with any of that. It gives you good movement, it gives you really good stats, but it doesn't provide any utility.
We'll see if it's what he considers as he is banking on just the extra bit of damage, move speed, attack speed, or if he will change it up here as walks back.
I mean, I really hope it's a BKB, or he's just gonna get destroyed by this ogre. Like, the amount of magic damage that comes out from this Ags ogre is just crazy.
Speaking of Ags, though, Ja has a point booster. Is he going Ags on this Abaddon?
I don't even know what it does.
It's
It's like something about your allies take less damage when your ult's on or something. Or no, it gets reflected to you. That's what it is.
Yeah, he like soaks in the damage.
Yeah,
instead.
it's like 20, 40%.
Bat Rider Trade makes a go, but the very elusive Marana leaping up and down to get away from Bat, so he can't find the target, but still. Chaos breaks out here. Tubby the Fat trying to right-click, retreats up to the north and away as the Primal Split is used. So look at the commit, there's your Moonlight Shadow. Lion does hit
Lion
the deck.
was just destroyed by this
Yep.
Weaver.
They see JC. They pop down the sentry. Now they have vision. He goes up to the high ground to get away.
Is he gonna
he's
live?
looking to turn the corner. Now Ogre jumps in. He's trying to
Time
slow
lapse?
Monkeys forever. Oh, man. They're turning back. Now Jakiro gets focused down. The gem is on the deck. And now eyes on Ogre with no more mana. Oh, they're whipping it down here. He's still on pursuit. Talera has one Fire Blast. He can
It's a
use
bad
the Axe
chase.
Fire Blast.
Why doesn't he turn around?
He doesn't want to. Oh, man, Lycus is there now to back him up with a Desolator. It could help. Arrow. Nope. He'll be behind him. Monkeys Forever uses that Yasha move speed to get away, it looks like.
Oh man,
And we'll make his
he could
retreat.
almost.
Oh, he's going to get flanked out from the front.
Radiant's top
Look who it
tower
is. Coming in from the front side. He uses the boot to travel to cut him off. But he might pay with his life here. Nope. Oh, they're still on pursuit here.
Is this arrow gonna hit?
Oh, God,
Oh.
it's just right by him. Oh, the leap floor. They're working for this one.
He's
Sentry dropped. Oh, the Lincolns will prevent the stun, but they get the Hex. And now the finger. Lycus, though, time lapse comes him right
Stole
back in
finger.
it. He stole finger and zapped him. Nice grab. Your boy, JC. Wow, that was a girthy chase right there, but finally pays off as Razor ultimately goes down, and they take the Lion down on top of it. Holy moly.
Oh, what a team fight from Root. I mean, their item and spell usage that fight was really good. Like, the Potom used Manta to disjoint the Panda stun, like the rock, and then this Rubik survives with 100 life force staffing onto the ledge. I don't know, they just use their items and spells really well that fight.
So for now, we'll have to shake it off here on the side of the Radiant Boreal. Is gonna have to start questioning their late game. We're at 34 minutes in, and it's starting to get to that point where maybe Weaver is gonna be dishing a whole lot of damage, and we don't know how we're gonna be dealing with that because our damage output might be a bit in question here. On the back of this Razor, who we still have yet to find out what he's going to be turning this Ogre Club into, whether it is going to be a BKB or if he is going to commit to a Saint and Yasha or not. We'll have to find out, but still a continuation of farm. Lycus didn't go down that fight, so he has 2.5K. 2.5K. Also has the Invis where he picks it up and goes towards the bottom.
I think at this point it looks like a BKB.
For Razor.
I think even if he was gonna go S and Y, he probably has realized that he needs this BKB for these team fights.
And I would imagine for Lycus, he'll probably go for an MKB. I mean, it would help against the Panda. And,
Yeah.
of course, the extra damage would be very.
Yeah, I think
very
you
nice to have.
definitely go MKB against Panda. Just that all of his spells, like his passive and Drunken Hiss, definitely need that MKB.
Alright, well, they're creeping in mid lane. Maybe hoping they can catch someone out, but Boreal playing a lot more reserved. Rolo's in the front over here. He's been on the back end of some unfortunate situations. 5 and 9 now. But really just playing more selfless support, but he's only 1K, so a simple couple of right clicks and he's not going to be able to stand when a Weaver's involved, or hell have mercy if he gets the bad end of a multicast. He's going to be down
God.
immediately.
You know, like we've been talking about how good they've been with this detection all game. I'm a little surprised that he's only been buying like exclusively sentries instead of buying dust. Like, there's been several team fights where he's had to use 2 to 3 sentries. If he just pops one
Radiant's
dust,
top tower
it
is
saves
under
so much
attack.
gold. Maybe he could have almost a blink or something.
Radiant's
It
structures
looks
But he's
like
so
Jaw
poor.
has the dust, but Jaw also has an arrow. in the face as he has to wait it out, but he's been the dust holder, it looks like, for now.
Oh, they got the telekinesis.
Oh
up.
my god, there was a
Shit,
bat
gets
for a
destroyed.
second, I think, but that was a big mistake. I regret my decision, says Bloody 9. He tried to go and make something happen, but ultimately
Radiant's top tower
just gets
has
locked down
fallen.
and blown the hell up. And now with Ochre cycloned up, it's Tubby the Fat going on through. Arrow not going to be there, but they want Rolo, and we already talked about Rolo being as weak as it is. He's going to try to get away. Lycus wants one more auto attack. He does turn around, drop another of those sentries he's got to see if he's coming in, and he actually lives and makes it back to home base. But they lose the Bat Rider, and now they can look to go on forward here. They still have Weaver with the time lapse available. Tubby the Fat has Moonlight Shadow if needed. Plenty of mana here on Tolera to get out some Fire Blast, and now they're going on the tower. With no fortification, it falls. There's one 3 times. There's a 2 times. And now Monkeys Forever forced to pull out the mechanism and has to step back. Lycus pulls out the time lapse, gets his life back right there. And now they put back more attention. That Desolator
Yeah, they're going for
to
this
town
range
on the
back.
racks.
Dire's
That's gonna
bottom
fall.
tower is under attack.
I don't think they'll save for the melee. Yeah, they're
Radiant's
just gonna
top
get out.
barracks
They get
has
one
fallen.
racks, they take what they can, and they pull right back out on the back of a Moonlight Shadow. Even a zoning arrow catches on Rolo. They do shield him up, but still,
They need to get out of here.
you have to keep on going. Bloody 9.
No, he's not
about
gonna
maybe
just-
trying to catch someone. Can't get it though.
Yeah, when you're playing Bat Rider against these heroes with instant cast spells, you have to be so diligent about, before you get BKB, about like blinking right on top of a hero to lasso them. Like he blinked like just outside the lasso range, and then he went to lasso and he just got lifted, and then he instantly blown up.
Yeah, that's scary. He might really need to consider.
I mean, it looks like he's working towards the BKB, but
Yeah, he needs to take the time to farm it though, and I don't know if he'll get that time. Maybe Root Gaming are feeling like, okay, we can play the aggressive now. We got work done in the top lane. Roche is up. We can move
double
in there.
damage in the bot lane
Yeah,
too.
just how convenient.
It always seems to work that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, if they get over there, they can get it up, but it looks like they're going for more of an all-or-nothing mid-lane push here to try to siege back. They still have their ultimates to use here. Primal Split up and available. Fingers up and available. They put down the casual sentry to see if there is a Weaver in the area who's considering coming in for a poke. Arrow going to fly, not going to catch their Monkeys. That could have been real rough.
It's gonna be an AC.
On Ogre?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
he just picked up a chainmail.
He's got 2.8k as well. Obviously going to reserve a bit of that. If he needs to buy back and boost travel in, he will.
Dire's middle
That's
tower
interesting.
has fallen.
Yeah, it is. Normally he goes for like that blink dagger and then from
I
there.
mean, I guess he's just doing it because, I mean, you always have a refined fire blast, right? And since it
Almost.
costs a percentage of mana, he's
He's
like,
just going to
well,
keep
I'll
bloodlusting
just-
his team here, and as long as he keeps bloodlust happening here on the Weaver, that's going to be very nice. The full Moonlight Shadow, though, jumps in. There's a 2-timer on Monkeys. He also gets caught
Arrow.
with the arrow and the Ice Path, but there's your shield. Ultimate place, telekinesis up and down. Another 3.
Oh my God.
3 times, 4 times to follow. Monkeys is down. He has buyback if he wants, but there's your finger return. They're trying to quickly burst down. They can't. Tubby the Fat, wicked sick for him as he also takes down that line, and
Didn't
they're
use
still on
BKB.
pursuit. Oh, man. Bloody 9 makes his way out of there, but yeah, you're right.
They're gonna try to catch this panda. Are they gonna time a spell? Sakuchi on top of him and he can't blink. Alright,
Oh,
nice.
They steal. He gets the split, and they take down the bear.
Oh my, he got
Gaming.
split too.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
He almost
Boy,
has
oh
eggs
boy.
too.
Bloody 9 hiding in the trees. He has no TP. He just has to wait. Well, already 3 allies down. Only 1 buyback available on Monkeys, but Root Gaming quickly taken back. If you look at the net
Radiant's
worth, it's
middle
plummeted
tower
all the
is
way
under
down.
attack.
And they actually
Oh,
called
20,000.
GG.
Dire's
1,000.
courier
That's
has
it.
been killed.
That's good.
They've had enough.
Radiant's middle tower
And I gotta
has
tell you,
fallen.
still, Ogre Magi, man.
Victory.
3-0 in the summit.
Radiant's top barracks
Oh my
are under
god.
They're making it
Some
work,
of these
man.
multicasts were pretty crazy.
Unbelievable stuff. So Root Gaming come out on top in game number 1 in this best of 3 series. And Boreal are going to need to shake that one off and come back with a new game plan for game number 2. Any last thoughts on that matchup?
Multicast.
Multicast.
That's it.
So good. Oh, I didn't even put
Multicast
my light
Dota.
on. Look at me fail. Hi, everyone. Hi. Yeah. Well, fantastic play from Root Gaming. Tolera, not going to let up. Maybe we'll see eventually a Respect Ogre ban But then again, you might be letting someone else through, like your Death Prophet, like your Terrorblade. So we'll see what they decide to do rather for Boreal Esports, as we will throw it back to a little bit of jams, and we'll be back for game number 2. I'm Coddle Guy. Catch me over on Twitter at Coddle Guy. Joining me as my co-caster is Mr. F4L. Catch him over on Twitter at F4L Dota. And we will be right back in just a moment. Where the hell is this button? Come on. Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. There it is.